Hey everybody, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly forecast. My name is Terence. The week begins on Monday, September the 30th, 2024. This is going to be a very significant week because we're having a new moon solar eclipse on Wednesday, the 2nd. But let's start with Monday. The moon, which sets the public tone, is in analytical, rational, sensible Virgo. Virgo is a work-oriented, service-oriented influence, and it's a great sign to start the new work week. And Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, as a matter of fact, Mercury, the planet of communications and curiosity and restlessness, is going to be aligning with the sun. So the sun is putting a real spotlight on all things Mercury, from discussions to conversations to brainstorming many ideas, making lots of decisions. It's a very mentally busy day. On Tuesday, October the 1st, the moon continues in Virgo for most of the day. Around noon Pacific time, the moon will be in opposition or interacting with others with nebulous Neptune. So this may not be maybe 11 a.m. up to 1 p.m. Pacific time, may not be the best time for making decisions, for communications. Your reactions may be unclear, unfocused, but at the same time, the moon will also be very favorable to the Pluto. So the moon to the Pluto brings these strong emotional reactions, but with the Neptune, you may be second guessing. So you wouldn't want to make any important decisions. But besides the point, with the moon with the Neptune-Pluto, it's the day before the solar eclipse, and you wouldn't want to be making any important decisions. The rule of thumb is the week before and the week after a solar eclipse, you should not be making any life-changing decisions because the energy is too much in flux. There's too much instability and shifting energies. Now, on October the 1st, as the moon continues in analytical Virgo, come 3:20 p.m., Pacific time, the moon is going into Libra. Libra is relationships, harmony, peace. It's very sociable. Or Virgo is more work-oriented. When that moon goes into Libra, it's more socially oriented. Now, on Wednesday will be late morning, Pacific time, will be when the new moon solar eclipse peaks. It's going to be at 10 degrees of Libra, and communication Mercury will be at 11 degrees of Libra. So all things Libran, relationships, partnerships, mediation, will be in major focus, along with communications and ideas and learning the Mercury. Now, a solar eclipse could take 30 days to 60 days in general to start revealing what it's bringing to the world. And if you have a planet within a couple of degrees of that 10 Libra or opposite 10 Aries, that planet, whatever it represents, will be in high focus for up to 1 year with a lot of adjustments and changes. But it may take at least 30 days, maybe up to 60 days, before you get clarity on this new moon solar eclipse. So this eclipse in Libra, conjuncting Mercury, is going, and the last time this happened, at around 10 degrees of Libra was 19 years ago, because the eclipse repeats the same cycle every 19 years. So this new moon solar eclipse is going to bring in a powerful reset, that's the eclipse, in communications, Mercury, relationships, Libra, balance and peace, Libra. It encourages profound shifts in how we express our thoughts and connect with others, sparking fresh dialogues and new beginnings. This alignment heightens the need for fairness and diplomacy, Libra, urging us to rethink our partnerships, Libra, and refine our approach to harmony. So that is the seeds that are being planted. Oh, in general, it's all this communication in Libra and negotiating win-win situations. That's kind of the overall general impact that's being set up and influencing us for up to a year. But if you have a planet within 2-3 degrees of 10 Libra or opposite 10 Aries, as I've said, whatever that planet represents is going to go through a major readjustment. On Thursday, the moon is continuing in Libra, but by mid-afternoon, it's going to be trining or in harmony with expansive, optimistic Jupiter, especially with the eclipse energy on decision-making, discerning Mercury, and now on Thursday afternoon, Pacific time, having that emotional moon favorable with expansive Jupiter. You might be feeling more upbeat and confident, optimistic about making long-range plans, educational plans, that's Jupiter, long-distance travel plans, that's Jupiter. On Friday, the moon is in Libra, but only for a short time, where then at 4:23 a.m., Pacific time, the moon leaves more fair-minded, harmonious Libra and goes into all or nothing, passionate Scorpio. Scorpio can be very private, where Libra, when the moon was in Libra, it's much more open and sociable. Venus, the planet of desire and friendships and relationships, it's also a planet of finance. Venus will be trining or in harmony with pragmatic Saturn all day. This is a very good day for business decisions, business negotiations. When it comes to love, you might be feeling more stable, more grounded, more secure. And if you are single and are looking for a relationship, especially as that Libra is the focus of the eclipse, Libra's about relationships. Venus to Saturn then on Friday it's like a job. You could approach trying to find, get out there in the dating scene, approach it in a very practical, organized, like you're looking for a job. And you would be very pragmatic and logical, and that would all be very favorable for job hunting and love hunting. On Saturday, the moon in that introspective, passionate Scorpio will be crossing over a relationship harmonious Venus late morning at the beginning, right afternoon, Pacific time. That's a really harmonious time. Your feelings are going to be influenced by friendship, by love. There might be a strong emotional need, the moon, to express yourself creatively, Venus. And by mid-afternoon, now the moon is going to be in harmony with ambitious, assertive Mars. For most of you, you might be exercising, running around, lots of physical activity, or also just feeling a lot of ambition and drive to accomplish your goals, especially as communication Mercury all day is going to be in a hard angle to assertive, ambitious Mars. Now, you might be making impulsive, rash decisions because the impulsive, rash Mars. But if you just, before you make any important decisions, breathe, count to 10. The mind is being really fired up and active with making all kinds of decisions and learning. But because Mercury is squaring Mars, square is more this internal conflict, you're more prone to jump to conclusions and make rash decisions. So breathe and take your time. On Sunday, the moon continues in passionate Scorpio, and by mid-morning, it's going to be in opposition to unpredictable, rebellious Uranus. So mid-morning Pacific time, you might be having some emotional excitement, to emotional upsets, to some real unpredictable emotional changes going on. This can be positive for breaking old, stuck habits. And at 4:34 p.m. Pacific time, the moon moves out of that more introspective Scorpio and goes into friendly, outgoing, adventurous, fiery Sagittarius. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, be safe and well.